Hi, this is Carrie's with Carrie's Creations, and I'm going to be repainting Uncle Sam. He is a plastic mold into a leprechaun. I picked up this little Uncle Sam plastic mold at Walmart. It was 70% off, and I'm going to paint it like a leprechaun. I bought some flat gray primer, and I'm going to spray paint Uncle Sam to give it a primer before I paint it with acrylic paint. But first off, I'm going to take this little plastic light out of the back of it, and it looks like you should be able to just squeeze this and take it out, which is giving me a little bit of a trouble. It should come out eventually. All right, so I got the little light out of the back of the Uncle Sam, and now I'm just going to take it outside and prime it. So I'm outside and I am Uncle Sam, so I can repaint it so it'll look like a leprechaun. And this will help let the acrylic paint it's better. And I'm just painting it all over. You could use white. You could use any color you would like on primer. This just kind of shows that you've gotten all the areas of the mold. That's why I'm using the gray. So I make sure that I can see that I got the whole thing. And that's all you do, and you let it dry, and then you'll be able to start painting your project. I primed Uncle Sam and let it set overnight to dry. These are the supplies I'm going to be using to paint Uncle Sam into a leprechaun. I took a picture of Uncle Sam and I painted it as a rough draft with the colors I'm going to use. I'm using paint brushes I picked up from Ross. You will use a primer of your choice that needs to be for plastic, and so that you can paint with acrylic paint. Then you'll need also a sealant that is also for plastic so that you can spray after the acrylic paints are dry so it will last longer. So I am going to start painting the face. I think I'm going to use light mocha, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the sun-kissed peach. This may take a few coats to get it the right thickness and color you want. And it's okay if you get it inside the mouth or anything like that, because you're gonna repaint it a different color. And it is easier just to pick up the leprechaun and handle it to paint. And you can use fabric, or you could use fur or material on a decorating. You can do all kinds of stuff. You could use sequins, you could use almost anything. I don't know if you guys seen the nutcrackers, the 6-foot nutcrackers from Walmart that everybody's crazy about. I painted 3 of those last year, and I ordered another one for this year. They're a little different every year. I haven't received them. I just pre-ordered one for this year, and it's supposed to be delivered September 1st. Or I am also going to paint a pumpkin nutcracker, but I'm going to try to make it into something different. I'm going to try to use the 3D printer and change the face up a little bit. You guys might want to check those out because they're pretty cool. You can see it, but it's gonna need another coat or two to get it thick enough that it's not gonna show through that gray. I am going to let this dry, and then I will do another coat. But you can see how it's looking. So I'm going to just move on to the hands and start painting the hands so that the face can dry, so I can touch up any spots that I need after it dries, and then I can move on to another part of the body. So I'm just continuing painting. You can see that I'm painting the pants green, and eventually I will use the liquid gold leaf, and I will make stripes on the little increased lines. I painted Uncle Sam into a leprechaun. If you could see, I'm just waiting for it all to dry real good. And then I'm going to Mod Podge glitter on the bow tie. I might put another coat of orange on the hair and the beard tomorrow, and then cut out this piece of ribbon to look like a belt buckle, and I was going to put it on this fake leather that I got at the Dollar Tree like this, but I didn't really like it, so I took it off and decided just to paint it with the liquid gold to make it look like a belt buckle. I'm gonna put this on the leprechaun's hat, but before I do that, I'm going to spray paint this with this gloss clear protectant spray so that it'll last longer. All right, so I'm outside going to spray the leprechaun with the 2x Ultra Cover Gloss Clear Protector Seal, and that's what I'm doing. It's fast drying. And I'm just gonna do probably 2 coats of this. Okay, the only thing left now, since I sprayed my leprechaun with this sealant and it's dried, now all I have to do is my little fake leather strap that I'm gonna put on the hat. And all I'm gonna do is wrap this around the hat, and then I'm going to put just a little bit of E6000 like right here. And so now I just have to glue this with the E6000 and a little bit of the hot glue, and then I'll be finished with my leprechaun. That is it, guys, for the little leprechaun. And then I will also be putting the little light back on the back of it. This is the finished craft, so this is how it turned out. I think he's pretty cute, and this is what he was before. He was the little Uncle Sam, and I painted him into a leprechaun. How do you like it?